So last time we got ourselves into a bit of a mess, and I don't really know why. But as I always say, the best solution to too many zombies is more zombies. And I promise you we'll see some more zombies today. Wasn't there also something about a thunderstorm? I'm sure that won't be a problem. Welcome back, friends, to the Zombie Apocalypse. I'm Juniper, and today we are getting an early start here in Project Zomboid. We just rolled out of bed, we are hopping in the car, and we are headed out. An early morning drive like this means we should turn on the headlights. That's right, we're going back to where we were yesterday. Oh, hello, zombie. So, this could end up being interesting. We'll have to see. I think last time we parked about here, so I'm going to do the same. It is quite early to be fighting, so it is pretty dark. However, I want to make an early start of it. Because we have the potential for some inclement weather headed our way, we are going to go ahead and start as soon as possible today. What that means is pushing our way back to that building. Whatever it is, I'm not quite sure what its purpose is. But that's the goal. And actually, I'm also going to work on our short blade a bit today. So I've switched over to the dagger. And if we can improve our short blade skill, that will make clearing these really big hordes coming out of this building, for example, it'll make it a lot easier because we will basically never have to take a break. Short blades are great because of that. You basically don't use any endurance whatsoever when you're using a short blade. So just clean up these few people here. Or I guess X people. You guys got anything interesting on you? Nah. Alright, what are we dealing with here? Let's see how far we can see. The parking lot doesn't seem that full. There's definitely a variety of zombies hanging about, like this one. However, we're not dealing with a massive problem, at least from what I've seen so far. I was a little bit worried that we would get back and overnight the zombies would have spread out so far compared to where they were. And fortunately, that was not the case. So we'll just push our way back in. We can't go back in guns blazing like that. Or I guess in this case it would be knives blazing. Can knives blaze? It's a question for another day. Anyway, we can't just go running back in there because the zombies have moved around, and the last thing that I want is to not have a secure exit. What are these guys doing? They are really insistent upon walking into each other over there. Alright, then we'll just have to take care of that. See, they're easily distracted. Whatever they were doing was clearly not as important as eating brains. Anyway, was I saying something? Yeah, I was saying how we can't just go running back in. It's a pretty sizable group in the parking lot, but it's definitely not all of them. The amount of zombies inside that building is definitely, yesterday was definitely higher. Oh, the insta-kill animation with the blade. Very nice. But that means if you are fighting zombies with a short blade and you do that head stab animation, it means you don't have another zombie that's aggro on you. If you have another zombie aggro on you, it will prevent that animation from happening. So sometimes you can use that to your advantage for sure and be like, oh, okay, I know that I'm safe right now, at least for a short time, because there's definitely no other zombies headed in my direction. It's also very handy because that animation is quite long. You could easily end up in in a bad situation. All right, well, I was going to eat breakfast, but it turns out that I have to actually fight this group. I got too close to them, so they noticed me. Downside to the blade, of course, is that compared to our axe skill, like take a look at this, our axe skill, we're almost maxed. We're halfway through level 9 in axes, whereas our short blades were only level 4, 4.25 or so. So we really can't insta-kill with the short blade yet. We'll get there, I promise. I really need to be focusing more on it because this guy right here, this insanely powerful battle axe from the Antique Armory mod, we only have one of those, and the dagger, we got tons of these. So I want to make best use of them, so we'll work on getting that skill up. And before I forget it again, we are going to take care of our hunger here. We are going to have, let's have some corn. Some nice canned corn for breakfast. Just eat it all. Eat all that corn. Yum, 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 yum. There we go. Easy. Okay. Now, to deal with this group of zombies. Look at how many of them have the same outfit on. This must be like an office building or something. That must be the, what it is. It's like, it's an office building, and so most of the zombies that spawned in it are wearing, I guess, traditional office clothes, I guess? Don't ask me, but that is what it appears to be. Lots of ties, lots of button-down shirts. I really want to get a good view inside the lobby of the office. I'm just going to call it that for now. I'm going to call it the office. I really want to get a view inside because while... Oops, this guy didn't want to die, apparently. While there are a significant amount of zombies out here in the parking lot, there are a lot more inside that building. And how many stories is this building? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total stories. So assuming that that's 6 stories of spawnable space for the zombies to be spawning on, the amount of zombies that could potentially be in this building is insane. You know, like as a comparison, not too long ago we did the Black Licorice Bar over here, and that's just one level. And it had some zombies in it, but not very many. This building is much bigger, and it's 6 stories, so I don't exactly know how the game engine works. So I don't know for sure if the game always spawns zombies in relation to the number of floors, for example. I don't really know how that works, but anyway. The Turbo Dagger of Nimbleness. That's pretty good. Okay, so now we can see inside the lobby from this position. Look at how many zombies there are. Look at how many there are over there on the left side. They all poured down from the upper stories and out that window on the left there. There's zombies heading in my direction. I have to stop staring at them. Wow. This is a big task we've set for ourselves here. And I'm not quite sure how long this will end up taking. It could be like the hotel that we've been poking at for quite some time. Oh, we need to move because our alarm definitely alerted this group. You can tell because they're going to where they heard the sound. So they were able to hear the alarm from that distance, so it alerted them all to my presence. So I want to deal with this quickly because I want to check the weather. We need to know if we have a helicopter coming today or if we don't. If we have a helicopter coming today, of course the whole plan is completely different and we're doing something entirely different with our day. Is that everybody? One more? Cool. All right. No one else is allowed to come and bother us right now because I have to listen to the radio. Weather continues throughout the day today, I believe, expecting a thunderstorm. Severe weather warning, thunderstorm imminent 2 days. Didn't it say 2 days yesterday? Well, I swore it said 2 days yesterday. I could be wrong. Maybe we don't have a weather event incoming. That would be surprising. I certainly expect us to have a weather event. of some variety, so maybe I'm completely off the mark there, and maybe we'll get terrible weather tomorrow, but I guess we'll find out. It's only 8:30, so we got a lot of time left today. Let's go ahead and take care of some zombies here. See what we can do to make this parking lot a little bit less messy. Or, you know, now that I think of it, we'll probably end up making this parking lot more messy. Oh, you know what I see? One of the zombies in that rally group has a brand new battle axe for us. See that handle? And the guy in the purple sweater in the top right? He's got a brand new battle axe. Oh boy, we just hit the jackpot. Right. So this guy was polite enough to come at basically at the end of the pile here. Is this him? No, this isn't him. Get out of here. So we are looking for this guy. Brand new battle axe. Oh boy. This is a very good day. Damaged vest, unlucky. Desert Eagle. I don't need any of these things. Okay. It's probably been a little while since I explained the Antique Armory stuff. So Antique Armory is a mod for Project Zomboid. I haven't checked in on its history recently, but the most up-to-date information I have, which could be out of date, is that the mod is no longer available on the Steam Workshop. I believe the author passed away. And I don't know what the current status is, if anyone has either taken up the mod to update it or not. But it currently works in this version of the game. But when we go to build 42, it may or may not work. I have no idea. If you are interested in getting a copy of it, you can reach out to me on Discord and my community of Discord. I have provided it for those interested in playing with the mod. But keep in mind, of course, that it's I'm not maintaining it by any means. I'm just making it available if you are interested. So the Antique Armory mod is a lot of fun. It's really, really well done. And it's really, really a shame that the author passed away. All right, I've dealt with that group, and I'm hungry for another group, and here they come. It's just going to be this over and over and over again. This parking lot is going to be covered in bodies. If we were to come back here and do this every single day, this would be... I can't even begin to explain how much of a mess this would be if we did this every day. Because we probably have thousands of zombies in this one building. Take that back. Maybe not thousands in the one building, but we have a lot. Oh, this lady here has a brand new dagger for us. Well, the Antique Armory weapons are certainly coming out in force today. I'm going to go ahead and pull another group and get some more work done here. So I've taken a bit of a step back here. Because we're getting queasy. Yep, that's right. We've got the old corpse sickness causing trouble. Not a lot of trouble, frankly. Let's see, what does it say here? 25% increase, small body heat increase, might lose HP. So we're fine. We have a fairly heavy load, though. It's probably because of those weapons that we've been picking up. Although I was able to clear it by tossing that can away. So, well, This is a bit unfortunate. I mean, it's going to happen. With this many zombies on the ground, we're going to get corpse sickness. And I don't know, I have to make a judgment call at some point as far as how many corpses I end up being comfortable with. In real life, of course, this many corpses I would not be comfortable with. It's just a couple. It's just a couple of corpses here. But in the game, obviously, you can handle a few more corpses than in real life. God, the stench of this parking lot. I can't even imagine, and frankly, I don't want to. Okay. I can definitely clear another group or so. I'm doing a better job than at least I have historically at pulling not every single zombie in an area. So, manageable groups is the goal here. You know, let's retreat a little bit. Not because we have to, but I wouldn't mind giving the queasiness an opportunity to back off a little bit. Maybe we'll spend some time over here in the street where there's even more corpses. Can't get away from them. The only way to get away from the corpses is to literally drive away. And I'm not prepared to do that yet. We have a big goal here that I'm trying to make progress on, so take care of this this little group here on the street, and then I'm gonna back off and we'll go back to the car, we'll rest, and we'll regroup, and we'll get right back at it. Well, we've gotten our corpse sickness queasiness to pass. I ended up walking all the way back here, almost to the hotel, and chilling in this car for a little while. And I was literally just about to say that it looks like we may not have the thunderstorm this afternoon after all. And it has just now started raining. So we are in for some weather, it looks like. A nice big rainy thunderstorm, which is quite well done in this game, I will say. So I'm going to work my way back down there. We'll kill some more zombies, and we'll have to see what the weather does to us. So with this many zombie bodies on the ground, you may be saying, well, gee, we must be making some progress, right? I mean, look, the lobby down there is actually kind of open. But we're not. I promise you that there are a lot more zombies yet to come. Rain is getting harder, we're queasy again. But we are making some progress, so I'll phrase it like that. There's definitely an enormous amount of zombies still in this building, but we have officially made a dent. I'll call it a dent. we're getting to that point where I may be starting to consider stepping inside the building. I'm actually surprised. I didn't expect us to be at this point today. I thought we would have at least 2, maybe 3 more days of doing this, what I'm doing right now, before we had the opportunity to even think about stepping inside the building. However, the picture seems a little bit rosier than that, fortunately, and so I might stick my head inside before we leave for the day, because we probably will be leaving pretty soon. You know, of course, I'm getting a little bit aggressive here. I'm getting quite close, and I could easily end up in a situation that would be bad. However, oh, like that. The guy's coming at me from the side. Don't like that. So yeah, we'll see if we can stick our head inside the building. Zombies can still fall from the upper floors, but let's just do this real quick. Got to be really careful here. All right, well, technically we did it. You saw it. It was really quick. We set foot inside the building. One of the reasons why I'm very nervous about doing that, is because I don't know what's a door and what's not a door. And I don't want to accidentally end up in a position where I think something is a door and it's actually a window. And trying to walk, especially backwards with zombies following you, through a window isn't going to happen, because you'll get blocked. Your character will just stop moving, and then you get eaten. So I'm very, very, very cautious of these doors right here. Even though it's got the mat here, like, I think if I stand here, yeah, you see that square right there, you can't walk through it, even though it looks like it's a door. So being ultra cautious there, of course. Last thing I want to do is die out here in the rain surrounded by a bunch of zombies. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, that's very likely how I will die eventually. But this guy just fell from the upper floors. Got the corpse sickness going on. I'm thinking we may be hitting our exit point here. Maybe we do one more. Maybe we do one more push in, and we'll see what comes of that. Somebody's alarm is going off. 5:40? Who'd set an alarm for 5:40? Okay, there we go. We're officially in the building. We're officially out of the building. Oh my gosh, we got the panic. It must have been all those zombies that are trapped inside those planters right there that got our character panicked. We don't actually get panicked too much these days. We're finally getting to the point where we are a little bit desensitized to this horror and chaos that surrounds us every day. All right. Whoever's watch this is, I'm mad. Like, there you go. We're gonna dismantle this. Apparently that was not it, okay? If you stand over a pile of zombies and you find one watch, you can do dismantle all, and it'll dismantle all the watches and all the bodies that are under you. So I assumed I was close enough to that watch that I could find one and then just dismantle watches. Maybe we can find it now. Sounds like it's right here, according to my ears. Where is it? Nope. I can't find it. Is this it? Nope. Whatever. I don't care that much. I'm leaving. It goes off after a while. It literally just went off as we started to walk away. All right. Well, we're anxious. We're at 8,224 killed. That means, if I remember correctly, we are at something like almost at 1,000 zombies. Like, this is almost 1,000 zombies, apparently, on the ground. I think we started this at about 7,300 and something. So we're at like 800 or 900 zombies killed so far in just this one building. So we've set foot inside. It's great progress. We're queasy, we're anxious, which I can do something about, and it's raining. We're going home. We are moist. So I'm going to hop in the car. We're going to fly on home. There are going to be no incidents on the way back, and then we'll button things up there. You know, something I can do is, I can't do it in the car, but right over here on the left side of the screen is the building that we've been poking at. You can see this side of it right here. So I've backed the car up so I can show you how we get back from here. Basically, this whole mess is just straight down the road. Woo! the car almost tipped there. Don't drive over zombie bodies, friends. So yeah, straight down the road from, here's the hotel, and then we are just going to head into the parking lot of the mall here. So where we're working, it's pretty far away from the mall, honestly. We've cleared out the zombies in a very good distance away from the mall. And yeah, that's where we're working right now. I know that sometimes it can be really hard to keep track of where things are in the world, so hopefully that makes things a little bit clearer. There's also a really good resource online if you're not aware of it called it's a map.projectzomboid.com. Go ahead over to that website and you'll find a map of the whole world. Good, all these are filling up with the rainwater. That's what I like to see. Carrots are still growing. Everything is looking just peachy. Cool. Okay, one more thing we can do before we button things up. Double check our generator here. 49% fuel, 88% condition. That looks pretty good. And we'll just go ahead and pop inside our restricted area. Curl up here with Freddy the Fox and take it easy. Take it easy for the rest of the day, because Teresa Day has killed an awful lot of zombies. All right, well, thanks a lot, friends, for joining me today. I'm Juniper. I hope you had a good time. I sure did, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye-bye now.